future, for as far as I can see, really depends on the individual consumer's use of handheld electronics.
When Tom Engibous came to Texas Instruments back in 1976, fresh out of Purdue University, big corporate, government, and military projects ruled the day. Not anymore.
Now it's 14-year-old kids that tell us what to build, meaning cell phones, digital still cameras, music players, internet access devices if you connect to the internet, high-definition televisions, anything that requires really real-time actions.
TI is credited for making that information, communications, and entertainment revolution possible by the invention of transistors and Jack Kilby's Nobel Prize-winning creation of the integrated circuit, which today we call the microchip.
I did enjoy taking things apart as a kid and trying to find out how things worked, and I enjoyed building things.
And that experience, growing up in Chicago, the son of a school teacher and a microbiologist, came in handy when Engibous stepped up as the new CEO of Texas Instruments 10 years ago.
Texas Instruments began life in 1930, using innovative technology to explore for oil.
TI had transformed itself twice before, using its ability to see the unseen to create technologies to track airplanes, submarines, and guide missiles. It also grew a line of portable consumer products like pocket radios and the world standard in handheld calculators. When Engibous took over, he forced yet another transformation, selling off much of the consumer and military business and refocusing TI on what it does best, making tiny semiconductors that are now leading the revolution in wireless and internet products.
We'd call real-time electronics. It's in the components that go into what the kids and adults use today for real-time communications and entertainment.
DLP technology from Texas Instruments powers the ultimate HD TV picture.
Under Engibous' leadership, TI's digital light processing chip, known as the DLP chip, has revolutionized television displays. The chip, with millions of tiny mirrors that make bright and crisp pictures with lifelike colors, now power more than 58% of all the new televisions sold under many different brand names. And TI's digital signal processing chips, some of them called OMAPs, are now the heart of 2/3 of all cell phones sold around the world, powering wireless video, pocket PCs, GPS guidance, and mobile internet. But Engibous warns the success enjoyed by TI and other American companies will be short-lived if we don't start investing again in basic research.
Where we used to dominate in research spending, we've got countries like China and India and Japan and Korea now growing in leaps and bounds. And I think the United States needs to face up to the fact that in investing in the future through advanced research spending is critical.
And Engibous suggests getting our children interested in the sciences and math that will keep us on the cutting edge of that research can be as easy as the way he got started, by tearing up something.
If you start with an iPod and tear it apart and work backwards, and then they can understand what calculus really does for them, they get interested in it. And I think the same is true in the things that Junior Achievement does, is if you expose a student and show them the relevance of it to something they're going to do later in life that's important, I think it has a lot of benefits.